Welcome to the world of Buick LeSabre, a world of full-size luxury, high value, and down-to-earth practicality in an outstanding new car that reflects traditional Buick excellence, combined with advanced automotive technology. Buick Motor Division and your Buick dealer appreciate the confidence you have shown in them by your purchase of your new LeSabre, and they want to do everything possible to help you become thoroughly familiar with the features that make LeSabre such a pleasure to own and drive. The LeSabre is a car designed with an ingenious arrangement of controls and instrumentation that puts performance, comfort, and convenience at your command. You already know a lot about your LeSabre, including how to turn on this cassette player. Nevertheless, take a few minutes before you drive your new Buick to be sure you know the location of all the important controls and how they work. Begin now by fastening the lap shoulder seat belts as you slide into position behind the steering wheel. Should the shoulder belt be a bit too snug across your chest, pull the belt outward and let it go so that it returns to your chest. Then adjust the belt tension by pulling down about 1 inch. Let go of the belt and the tension will be relieved, but the belt will still provide restraining action in the event of need.
Now, comfortably seated in your LeSabre, look at the anti-theft ignition lock on the right side of the steering column. The key with the square head operates this lock. The oval head key operates all other locks on your LeSabre. The automatic transmission shift lever is also on the right side of the steering column. This lever allows you to shift into neutral, park, and any one of the operating ranges shown on the instrument panel dial that you see as you look through the center of the steering wheel. Park is at the extreme left of this dial and is obtained by moving the lever up as far as it will go. This position must never be used when the car is moving and is one of only 2 positions in which your LeSabre may be started. The other is neutral. R for reverse is next. Always bring the car to a complete stop before shifting into this range. The next position, N for neutral, should be used if the need ever arises to start the engine while the car is still moving. The D range on LeSabres with the standard automatic transmission is for all normal forward driving. However, if you have the optional automatic with overdrive, you should use the overdrive range indicated by the D within a circle for most of your normal driving. In this position, the transmission shifts automatically into overdrive when the car reaches a cruising speed of about 40 miles per hour. The next range, indicated by the D without the circle, should be used when you need increased performance, such as on hilly roads, when towing a trailer, or whenever you need increased engine braking. The next range in both standard and optional transmissions is 2. This is a low range for use when driving down a medium grade where you want to reduce your speed without applying the brakes. Shift back to your regular drive range when you want to resume your normal speed. 1 or low 1 is for use on very sharp grades, when climbing a steep hill or when driving through deep snow or mud. As with low 2, shift back to drive to resume normal driving speed. Like all Buicks, your 1984 LeSabre also has a 4-way warning flasher on the right side of the steering column. Use this flasher in case of emergency. Push in the button inside the collar. The flasher will work with the ignition on or off. The turn signals, however, do not work when the flasher is on. To turn the flasher off, pull out on the button collar. On the left side of the steering column is a small lever used to operate the optional tilt steering wheel. While holding the steering wheel with one hand, pull this release lever toward you and move the steering wheel to any one of the 6 positions. Then let go of the lever. The remaining control on the steering column is a multifunction lever that combines many operations at one convenient location. To use the turn signal function of this lever, move it up to signal a right turn. Signal a left turn by moving the lever down. The signal will stop and the lever will return to horizontal when the turn is completed. When the car's headlamps are on and you want to change from low beam to high beam, or the reverse, simply pull the multifunction lever toward you until you hear a click. Then release it and the beam will change. The optional electronic cruise control is located at the end of this lever and provides all the familiar advantages of convenient operation at a preset speed, plus 2 new features. Notice the RA position on the cruise control of your LeSabre. Move the cruise control slider bar to RA, and the car will increase speed for as long as you hold the bar, without any need for foot pressure on the accelerator floor pedal. Release the bar, and the speed will be set at the new higher speed. Should you be required to change speed for any reason, moving the bar to the RA position will return you to the preset speed stored in the memory of your cruise control. Cruise control now also allows you to make slight adjustments that provide more precise control of road speed than ever before, with a new tap-up, tap-down feature. Tap the slider bar to the right against the detent once, and the car's speed will increase 1 mile per hour. Every time you tap the bar to the right, the speed will increase 1 more mile per hour, up to a maximum increase of 10 miles per hour. To decrease speed in 1 mile per hour increments, tap the Set button at the end of the lever. Additional details about cruise control are contained in your owner's manual. The next control on the multifunction lever is for the windshield wiper. For low-speed wiping, turn the band away from you to the first stop. For high-speed wiping, turn the band to the next stop. Turn the band back to off to stop the wipers. For a short wiping cycle, turn the band toward you. The wipers will continue to sweep only as long as you hold the band. When you release it, the wipers will complete 1 cycle and stop. If you have the optional 2-speed wipers with delay, the control varies the wiper speed from about a 16-second delay between sweeps up to the normal low speed. To use the delay feature, turn the band lever to on. Next, turn the wipe delay band away from you to control the amount of delay. The closer the band is to low, the shorter will be the delay, and the wipers will sweep more often. Turn the band to the first stop for steady wiping action. Activate the windshield washer by pushing the paddle at the top of the lever. Now let's look at some other controls and instruments on your new LeSabre. Your driver's side outside rear view mirror is adjusted with a remote control lever. In sedans, this lever is on the door in line with the mirror. In coupes, it is on the armrest. The optional power-operated outside rear view mirrors are controlled by a stem-shaped switch on the instrument panel above the heater and air conditioner controls. A small switch to the rear of this control can be moved to the left or right to select the mirror you want to adjust. If your LeSabre is equipped with the optional power windows, you will find the master control for their operation on the driver's armrest. Move the switches toward the front to raise the windows and to the rear to lower them. Switches are also located under each window for passenger use. None of these window switches can be operated unless the ignition is in the run or start position. A switch for the electric door lock is also on the driver's side if you ordered this option. Push the switch toward lock and all the doors will lock. Unlock them by pushing the switch away from the lock position. If your LeSabre is equipped with the automatic door lock option, all doors will lock automatically when the transmission shift lever is moved out of the park position. They unlock when the shift lever is moved into park. Easily operated controls are also provided in your LeSabre for seat adjustments. Manually operated seats may be adjusted to the front or rear with the help of the control lever underneath the front of the seat. Move this lever to the left to release the catch. Next, use body pressure to move the seat to a comfortable position. Then release the control lever to lock the seat in place. The optional manual seat back recliner allows you to tilt the seat back forward or to the rear of its normal upright position. Lift the control lever at the outboard side of the seat cushion. Push against the seat back until it is positioned where you want it. Then release the control lever to lock the seat back in place. You can return the seat back to an upright position simply by applying slight back pressure to the seat back as you raise the control handle. The electric seat back recliner option enables you to tilt the seat back automatically about 20 degrees to the rear or 4 degrees forward of its normal position. Push forward on the switch at the outboard side of the seat cushion to tilt the seat back to the front. Push to the rear to tilt it back. If you have the 6-way power seat option, you'll find the controls on the lower outboard side of either front seat. Adjust the front of the seat up and down with the front control. Use the center control to move the whole seat backwards and forwards and up and down. Move the back of the seat up and down with the rear control. Now let's examine some other important instruments and controls on your LeSabre. Looking at the instrument panel, you will find that you can see virtually everything at a glance. On the face of the instrument panel at the left is an air conditioner outlet with on-off control. Directly below this, on the underside of the panel, is the parking brake release. This pull handle is on the same level as the 2 lap air outlets. One of these outlets is on the driver's side under the steering column, and the other is on the passenger side under the glove box. Above the parking brake release, immediately to the right of the air conditioner outlet on-off control, you will see the headlamp switch. This is also the location for the optional Twilight Sentinel control. Pull out the headlamp switch to turn on your LeSabre's exterior lights and the lights for the instrument panel. Rotate the knob to the right to dim the instrument panel lights and to the left to brighten them. The Twilight Sentinel option electronically turns on your LeSabre's lights as darkness nears and turns them off at daylight. An adjustable shutoff delay also makes the Twilight Sentinel a security light at night when you leave your LeSabre. To adjust the Sentinel to a desired shutoff time of up to 3 minutes, turn the knob counterclockwise to any position between automatic and maximum delay. The optional headlamp on warning chime provides an audible tone whenever the headlights or parking lights are on and the ignition switch is in either the lock or accessory position. Continuing to the right on the instrument panel, you will see your LeSabre's speedometer with odometer. An optional trip odometer is also positioned here when ordered. This trip odometer can be set to 0 when starting on a trip and will record the mileage to your destination. Push the odometer knob until all the digits are 0. Then push the knob again. Now notice the dial with the transmission shift indicator at the right of the speedometer. The headlamp high beam indicator is also here. To the left of this dial is the left turn indicator light. The right turn indicator is at its right. The next instrument is the fuel gauge. If your LeSabre has an optional diesel engine, there will be a warning light in this gauge location. This light will glow if there is excessive water in the fuel system. This is also the location for the optional low fuel indicator that tells you when you have less than 1/8 of a tank of fuel. If your LeSabre is equipped with the optional theft deterrent system, the standard and optional fuel gauges also contain a security light which glows if you are arming the optional theft deterrent system while the car doors are open. This light tells you to lock the doors and arm the system according to the instructions in the owner's manual. Moving to the right again, you will see another air conditioner outlet with on-off control, and to the right, at the top of the center of the instrument panel, a horizontal strip containing several important indicator lights. The first light location is for the optional low windshield washer fluid signal. It glows if the fluid is low and the windshield wiper switch is in any position except off. Next, there is a service engine soon signal. This light glows whenever your LeSabre's computer analysis of engine mechanical and electronic functions indicates that the engine is not operating as it should. You should plan to take your car to your Buick dealer for service without too long a delay. If your LeSabre has an optional diesel engine, you will have a diesel wait light in place of the service engine soon signal. The wait light glows as soon as the ignition is turned on and tells you to wait until the light goes out before starting the car. This wait light indicates that the small heating elements called glow plugs are warming the engine's combustion chambers as a starting assist. The next light location in this indicator panel is for a light which glows when the optional cruise control is functioning. Following the cruise control signal, the fasten belt signal glows to remind you to fasten your safety belts. It will remain on from 4 to 8 seconds and works in conjunction with the audible electric tone reminder. Then there is a brake warning light indicating that the parking brake is not released. The next light, the oil choke light, should glow when the ignition is first turned on. It should go out when the engine is running. If it does not function in this way, refer the condition to your Buick dealer's service department. Following the oil choke light, a water temperature light is provided to signal you when engine coolant has overheated. This light indicates that corrective action should be taken immediately. Refer to your owner's manual for possible remedies. The last signal on this panel is a charge light. This light glows when the ignition switch is turned on. It will continue to glow until the engine reaches 800 revolutions per minute. If the charge light goes on while you are driving, the charging system should be checked immediately. If the light fails to glow with the ignition switch on and the engine not running, the bulb is burned out and must be replaced. Now let's take a moment to examine the heater and air conditioner controls in your LeSabre. They're immediately below the indicator light panel we have just discussed. All LeSabres with the optional climate control heater and air conditioning unit feature a fan blower lever at the left side of the unit and 2 levers that operate from side to side. You can vary fan speed and airflow from low to high by moving the fan lever at the left up or down. The top horizontal lever turns the climate control unit on and enables you to set the air conditioner at maximum, normal, or bi-level and activate vent, heater, and defrost. The lower horizontal lever is the temperature lever and allows you to adjust incoming air temperature anywhere from cold to hot. This climate control unit on LeSabre enables you to obtain maximum and normal cooling through the air conditioning outlets. A combination of air from the upper air conditioning outlets and from the lower heater outlets on the bi-level setting, outside air through the air conditioning outlets on the vent setting, warm air on the heater setting, and air directed across the windshield when the setting is on defrost. Notice that the vent and heater settings are in a bracket titled Economy. In this mode, the compressor does not operate, and air temperatures do not go lower than the outside air temperature. And here's a tip about your defroster. In bad weather, run the blower on high for a few moments before moving the selector lever to defrost. This will help remove moisture from the system and minimize fogging caused by moist air blown on the windshield. To continue this program, please turn the cassette over to side 2. The optional electronic touch climate control regulates temperature, fan speed, and airflow with a control head that notes the outside temperature, in-car temperature, and temperature settings of your choice. For precise in-car temperature adjustments, there are temperature control panels at each side of the unit. Each time you touch the blue panel at the left, the temperature will adjust downward 1 degree Fahrenheit. Touch the red panel at the right, and the temperature will increase 1 degree. At the bottom of the unit, you will find the mode selection boxes for off, heater, economy, bi-level, and defrost, which produce the same results as their counterparts in the regular climate control air conditioner. You can vary the fan speed for air conditioning with the controls at the center of the unit. Press Auto High, Auto Medium, or Auto Low, and the fan speed and airflow will vary accordingly. For maximum quietness of operation, use Auto Low or Auto Medium, which will shift the blower speed to low when the preset temperature level is achieved. This sophisticated electronic touch climate control system even gives you a visual cue if the unit requires servicing. Press any temperature setting or box. If you see a blinking light, press again. If it still blinks, see your Buick dealer. The next component on the instrument panel for you to familiarize yourself with is the LeSabre sound system.
The sound system you have selected is one of many available on 1984 Buick LeSabre models. The features of these different systems vary widely to suit personal tastes and needs. However, there are a number of advantages and controls common to all. For example, all of the optional stereo systems feature Delco ETR electronically tuned receivers. These advanced receivers electronically tune in stations with pinpoint accuracy and constantly make internal adjustments with the aid of a microprocessor to keep stations from fading away. The result is a radio that tunes in stations precisely and holds them better than is possible with manually tuned sets. Common operating controls include two large knobs at the left of the set. The upper knob is the on-off volume control. In addition, if your system has a clock and you press this knob while listening to the radio with the ignition on, the station frequency will be displayed in place of the time, or vice versa. With the ignition off, the time will be displayed. A speaker balance control is located behind this upper control knob. Turn it to the right or left to balance the speaker output. The lower knob is a manual tuning control and AM/FM band switch. A front-rear speaker control is behind this knob and may be turned to adjust or fade the sound between the front and rear speakers. The 4 channel selection buttons on ETR radios allow you to preset 8 stations, 4 AM and 4 FM. Preset AM stations by first pressing the band switch knob to select the AM band. Then manually tune in an AM station you want to preset. Next, gently pull one of the channel selection buttons and release it. The radio will then tune in that station whenever you press that button. Repeat this procedure to preset AM stations on each of the 3 remaining buttons. Then press the band switch knob to select the FM band and preset FM stations of your choice in this same way. You can set the correct time on optional stereo systems with a clock by gently pulling and holding the HR button until the correct hour appears. To set the correct minute, gently pull and hold the MIN button. If you have the Seek and Scan option on your system, buttons for these features will replace those for hours and minutes. Gently pull and hold the Scan button to set the hour. Set the minutes with the Seek button. The Delco Sound System section in your owner's manual contains details about all Delco radios and tape players. Read this section of your manual carefully so that you will be able to enjoy your system to the fullest.
Immediately to the right of the radio controls, just below the next air conditioner outlet, is the location of the optional rear window defogger switch. Turn on the defogger switch, and the rear window will heat for about 10 minutes before automatically shutting off. Succeeding cycles will last for about 5 minutes to clear away any vision-obscuring moisture and fog. The last item on the front of the instrument panel before the passenger side air conditioner outlet is the latch for LeSabre's glove box. Turn the knob, and the door drops down to reveal convenient storage space, as well as the optional electric trunk lock release. To operate the trunk lock release, the button must be pressed with the ignition in the run position. Notice that the glove box in your new LeSabre also contains an owner's manual, maintenance schedule, warranty information folder, and other pertinent literature to help you enjoy your new LeSabre to the fullest.
During the past few minutes, we have discussed some of the important features of your new Buick LeSabre. Of course, there are many more. Routine functional controls such as the emergency brake pedal and the inside hood release. Expected convenience features like the ashtray and lighter located at the bottom of the instrument panel under the radio. And many optional luxury touches, including lighted vanity mirrors and instrument panel floodlighting. You'll want to know how to use all of these features. They will help you get maximum enjoyment from your new LeSabre, engineered to serve you, built to satisfy you and delivered by your Buick dealer to make you proud and happy that this 1984 LeSabre is yours. This message was brought to you by the Buick Motor Division and your Buick dealer, who thank you for your purchase of your new LeSabre and who invite you to listen for more news about Buick and the advantages Buick has to offer for 1984. Buick, heir to a proud tradition of year after year automotive achievements, marks the year of 1984 with a salute to the finest amateur athletes in the world. The 23rd Olympiad, the 1984 Summer Olympic Games to be held in Los Angeles. Buick will be there with the 14,000 men and women from 150 countries who will test themselves and their athletic abilities in a spirit of peace, fair play, and honest competition. Buick is proud to be an official sponsor of the 1984 Olympics and one of the 50 leading business organizations to provide funding for the first Olympics to be staged solely by private enterprise. Buick is also proud and pleased to be designated as the official car of the 1984 Olympics. With the lighting of the flame at Los Angeles, sport's greatest celebration will begin, and Buick will be there, serving the transportation needs of those who make this historic event possible. Buick, the official car of the 1984 Olympic Games, and the car that you are becoming acquainted with right now. It is a car designed with state-of-the-art engineering, appearance, comfort, convenience, and performance efficiency. A car with more reasons than ever before for making the purchase of a 1984 Buick a wise investment. For example, every 1984 Buick model benefits from the new vehicle inspection and delivery process that unites service and sales personnel in an all-out effort to assure your satisfaction with your new Buick purchase. Along with this special delivery procedure, the nationwide network of Buick dealers is dedicated to keeping you satisfied with your Buick for as long as you own it by providing dependable automotive maintenance and service wherever you may be. All of this means that traditional Buick workmanship, wedded to advanced electronics and computer commands, places 1984 Buick models on the leading edge of high technology while paying careful attention to owner concerns for dependable transportation. Examples of Buick's state-of-the-art engineering include the optional ETR AM/FM radio with clock, cassette tape player, and built-in graphic equalizer. This sophisticated advance in sound features a 5-band tone control that enables you to adjust bass, mid-range, and treble, and do it with a visual picture of the settings. For the ultimate in sound reproduction in a Buick, there is the new Delco GM Bose system, available on Rivieras. This premium system is tailored to the interior properties of the car and provides outstanding concert hall sound and presence. Components include the Delco 2000 series electronically tuned AM/FM receiver with cassette tape player and special Bose speakers mounted in the door and rear quarter panels. The system also produces a full 50 watts of audio output per channel and has premium components throughout, including Dolby noise reduction circuits and a manually controlled dynamic noise reduction system. There is even a button that you can press to allow you to play chrome oxide or metallic tapes with their proper reproduction qualities. Buick also pays tribute to performance in 1984 with a series of T-type models that add styling flair and a new dimension in handling and performance characteristics. Examples like these underscore Buick's commitment to excellence, which has received new emphasis in 1984. This is a commitment that demonstrates itself in every model in the 1984 Buick line.
Buick Skyhawk takes its place in the impressive 1984 Buick lineup as a small, stylish, and practical-to-operate car. With front-wheel drive and aerodynamic lines, Skyhawk's youthful appearance, quality, dependability, workmanship, handling, and maneuverability add up to big Buick value in a small package. Options such as a 5-speed manual transmission and a turbocharged engine allow Skyhawk to be adjusted to nearly any performance requirement. And there is a Skyhawk station wagon in addition to the coupe and sedan. For young families and anyone who wants style and comfort in a new car, there is the 1984 Skylark. Skylark is the Buick that delivers style, value, and practicality, as well as traditional Buick comfort and luxury, with a wide variety of standard and optional features. Skylark shows Buick's continuing commitment to excellence and is available in both coupe and sedan models in 1984. Century shows another side of Buick excellence. Innovative engineering that uses computers and robotic welders for assembly procedures to produce the shape and performance of today and tomorrow. The result is quality manufacturing and careful attention to details of fit and finish. Century's technology shows itself in features ranging from the optional electronic digital instrument cluster to the standard electronically fuel-injected engine. Century coupes, sedans, and station wagons are designed for serviceability as well as performance, comfort, and style, and feature such components as front-wheel drive and rack and pinion steering. To set Century apart even more, there is a special 1984 model commemorating the Olympics. Standard equipment on the commemorative Olympia model includes gold-accented aluminum wheels, deck lid luggage rack, tan cloth seats with the Olympic logo embossed on the headrest, white exterior paint, and special ornamentation. The popular Regal is another Buick model that takes on new luster in 1984. Sleek overall styling, interior luxury, and advanced engineering under the hood give this Buick a youthful appeal that is appreciated by owners of all ages. With Regal, computer command control monitors critical engine functions. An optional turbocharged engine adds high performance to high style and comfort. The 1984 LeSabre shows the full-size value of Buick excellence in a family car that includes luxury and convenience. LeSabre's interior space seats 6 in comfort, and a generous array of standard features practically guarantees your driving pleasure. LeSabre is one of 2 Buick models that offer full-size and rear-wheel drive. Different levels of trim are offered in limited and custom sedan and coupe models to suit the most discriminating tastes. 1984 is seeing an increasing number of buyers who do not want to compromise their requirements for large car size, and LeSabre is ready to meet these demands. The 1984 Electra and Park Avenue models continue to set the standard of luxury for many American car buyers. These full-size Buicks have just the right combination of traditional values, plus the style, engineering, fit, and finish that contemporary tastes demand. This year, the process of continuous product improvement for Electra goes on. The level of standard equipment on Buick Electra is very high, and you can raise it even higher with options of your choice. Electra is Buick's top-of-the-line luxury car that pays respectful tribute to your good taste. Electra, LeSabre, Regal, Century, Skylark, and Skyhawk. Each provide a particular set of values for individual owners. Riviera is a specialty model that attracts the attention of everyone with an eye for excellence and a taste for superiority. Whatever the model, coupe, T-type, or convertible, Riviera in 1984 is testimony to the belief that success should be rewarded. It is a personal luxury car, a contemporary classic. Yet with all the benefits, Buick never forgets that Riviera must serve its owners' tastes and requirements.
Meeting the exacting needs of particular people successfully is a Buick habit. As part of the tradition, every 1984 Buick owner can enjoy the benefits of the optional GM Continuous Protection Plan that provides service protection in addition to that provided by GM's new vehicle limited warranty. See your dealer for details. Your new Buick is a very special car, and the equipment you have ordered for it makes it uniquely your own. You deserve the best. Now you have it. With a car that was engineered, built, and delivered to you with a commitment to excellence. A Buick that is the official car of the 1984 Olympic Games. And a car whose most important function is to furnish you excellence during every mile you drive.